Buying vacant land is a thrilling blank canvas opportunity, but it's also one of the easiest ways to accidentally buy a headache if you don't do your homework. Here is a comprehensive outline to guide your due diligence process. 1. Defining your why. Before you step foot on the dirt, you need to know your exit strategy. Intended use. Are you planning to build on the land or holding it as an investment? Financial strategy. Buy and hold while waiting for value appreciation. Cash flow. Selling via contract for deed as a seller financing contract to generate passive monthly income. Development. Adding value through clearing or utility installation before reselling. 2. Remote research. The desk phase. Save yourself the gas money by checking these items first. Zoning and easements. Ensure the county allows your intended use if you plan on developing the land, and know where there might be any easements or right-of-way. Market analysis. Review comps from the last 6 to 12 months to ensure the asking price aligns with reality. Topography maps. Use Google Earth or USGS maps to spot major elevation changes or large washes before you arrive. 3. The boots-on-the-ground inspection. There is no substitute for actually standing on the soil. The drive out. Is the route accessible by a standard sedan, or do you need four-wheel drive? Note if the roads are graded or rough and ungraded. Walk the perimeter. Look for natural obstacles like washes, rock outcroppings, anything that could limit full use of the property. Research for protected tree, plant, or animal species that could limit the use of the property. Boundaries. Look for survey markers or pins. Never assume a fence line is the actual property line. Environmental risks, like fire. Check for heavy fuel loads like dead brush and defensible space. Water. Look for signs of erosion or alluvial fans that suggest the property becomes a lake during heavy rain. 4. Utility infrastructure and access. The cost to bring the basics to a lot can sometimes exceed the cost of the land itself. For electricity, locate the nearest power pole. If it's more than a half a mile away, the drop cost can be tens of thousands of dollars. Water. Is there a municipal line to tap into, or is a well needed? If not, what is the average depth of successful wells in the area? Waste. If no sewer is available, will the soil pass a perk test for a septic system? 5. Proximity and logistics. Off-grid sounds romantic until you need a gallon of milk or an ambulance. Civilization distance. How far to the nearest grocery store, hardware shop, and hospital? Public services. In some cases, check for trash pickup, mail delivery, and cell signal or high-speed internet availability. A note on passive income. If you choose the contract for deed route, ensure you have a local real estate attorney draft the document. This allows you to act as the bank, collecting interest and principal, while the buyer takes on the responsibility of property taxes and maintenance. Pro tip for the visit. Take compass photos. Stand in the center of the lot and take one photo facing north, south, east, and west. Take photos of anything that should be noted as a positive or negative of the property. When you get home, all the lots that you may go to will start to look the same. These photos will help you remember the specific views and obstacles of each one. At the end of the day, take your time, do your due diligence, and buy smartly. Thank you all, and I will have a downloadable checklist for anyone to use when you go out looking at land, whether you are buying for personal use or investment.